Okay, so in the Wikipedia that I actually found, in Papa's Freezeria Deluxe, they'll actually have holidays, and we don't know which holiday is it. I only know that Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Summer Luau are the only three holidays which are not going to be replaced because Sienna and Hank actually do favor that holiday, and Santa actually favors Christmas. So Summer Luau, we got Chuck, Nevada, and Oklahoma. They are the only three customers that favor Summer Luau. So eventually, in my opinion, we don't know what are the holidays yet, and I would just say that Kahuna and the rest of the closers will be in this game because I saw the picture and Kahuna was actually closer in day 2. So basically, they will actually remain the same despite the game being released on the PC for 12 years ever since the debut of Papa's Freezeria. The closers are actually the same despite the HD and to-go game. They don't really have holidays and Santa's actually absent in the game. But in this game, Santa actually arrives in this game. Alright? So the food truck will still be here and eventually there will be some games as well. And also the dining room is back. So ever since in Papa's Scooperia, this is the last appearance to feature a dining room. Unfortunately for that, due to Flash shutting down 3 years ago, there was no dining room in the to-go games. Instead, you can just call the driver. You can just call the driver for delivering your food, like there's a food driver. The food truck was also back, so eventually I'm not gonna go through that one. Okay, so it'll actually be released next Friday, which is the 31st of March. So basically it will actually be on the stream gameplay. So Grammy, Captain Corey, and I think it may be someone, I'm not too sure who is it, but I think Grammy and Captain Corey will actually be closest in the game, and I'll just say that they'll actually favor Halloween, So just say in my opinion that Captain Corey and Grammy, despite not letting them celebrate Halloween, they may have a costume right here. Because I just checked it out, they actually don't have a costume, Like, they didn't even use the costume for the games, Like, they didn't use the costumes in the games. Grammy and Enjoy didn't use the costume because they were closers due to the absence of holidays. But because Captain Corey, Pinch Hitwell, and Boomer are the only closers to not have a Halloween costume, Grammy and Enjoy didn't even use it because of the absence of the holidays. So there's actually only one thing to say, that the closers don't go to the dining room and they don't use the delivery phone. But there is actually a sticker to bring Pacific specials to call for the delivery of home. As what I was saying before, closers don't even appear on those kinds of apps, So basically, Penny and Alberto will actually be the same chefs. So basically, they will be customers despite them being in the PC, the HD, and to-go game. This deluxe game apparently started in Papa's Scooperia to go along with the Freezeria Deluxe. So basically, the second worker apparently delivers the food to the customer's house or the apartment so they can grade the order. So basically, this actually happens in some games as well. Despite the game, like the dining room, like this is a feature that happens in PC games and HD games. There's actually like the final HD game was actually Scooperia to go and Scooperia HD. So Scooperia HD definitely had a dining room, and basically that was the last game I've ever seen. It was actually the last game that actually has the dining room, and it was actually presumably the last HD game that the Flipmite Studios will have the to-go game, starting from Papa's Donutteria to go, where they have the big screen, So in screen resolutions, the screen was small, starting from Papa's Burgeria all the way to Wingeria to go. And basically, there's actually like the screen right here. So basically in the PC game and the HC game, they actually do have a dining room, you know, like they do have dining rooms. And eventually it was actually announced that they'll end the support of Flash, you know, it will actually do end the support of Flash. And basically I'll just say that Papa's Freezeria was actually the last game to have a dining room. Despite the game actually being here, the Flash player was actually closed, you know. Okay. So basically there was actually gonna be some predictions. I'll just say the closest will stay the same. If I'm not mistaken, they will stay the same and they may not stay the same. I don't know. I'm not too sure about Captain Corey and Grammy favoring Halloween. They may replace it as another closer like Lee Pate, maybe Akari, maybe Alan. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll just find out soon. Even though, yes, I don't have stream yet. Unfortunately for that, due to my college studies, I couldn't even play that game. So, basically, yeah, that's the reason why I couldn't play that game. So I'm sorry that I wanted to say I couldn't even play that game because one, there may be some problems with the game, and I don't know what kind of game was actually going to be here, but I'm not 100% sure. Okay, but anyways, that's all.